Hi, it's Dan Iampieri, owner of RE/MAX Aspire. And I'm sure like many realtors out there, you received the email from Bright MLS today. I've got a copy of it here. Bright MLS policy requires submitting listings within 1 business day of marketing. So this was kind of a big shockwave email to come out today. So I just want to read you a little bit of it and just hear your feedback on it. So, to provide transparency and access to information in the real estate marketplace, a listing must be submitted to Bright within 1 business day of marketing, according to a new policy created by the Bright Board of Directors. So I'll just stop right there. There's a ton of listings on Zillow that are coming soon that are not in Bright MLS. So what this means is that as soon as you put it in there as coming soon, as soon as you put it on Facebook as coming soon, it has to go into Bright within 1 business day. So it goes on to say, the MLS system encourages competition in the marketplace while also ensuring cooperation and compensation among real estate professionals. Full participation in the MLS ensures the seller has the largest possible marketplace and the buyer has the widest possible selection. The policy will help provide transparency and access to information in the real estate marketplace. And so this is interesting to me because there were brokers in our marketplace who were telling agents that they were going to create their own office MLS, with 4 agents, albeit, but I mean, this really runs contrary to your membership in the MLS, and it's contrary to promoting your property, to creating competition for the property, and ultimately helping your seller, the consumer, sell the property for the highest possible price. So it's interesting that they use the words full participation in the MLS ensures the seller has the largest marketplace possible and that the buyer has the widest possible selection. So here's the actual policy. It's very brief. Within 1 business day of marketing a property to the public, the participant must submit the listing to Bright MLS for cooperation with other Bright MLS participants. Public marketing includes, but is not limited to, flyers displayed in windows, yard signs, digital marketing on public-facing websites, brokerage website displays including IDX and VOW, digital communication marketing, email blasts, multi-brokerage listing sharing networks, and applications available to the general public. So I'm pretty sure that there's some agents out there that are probably already plotting ways to get around this, but they've really left it, they've made it specific, but then they've left it very general enough by saying it's not limited to, that pretty much anywhere you put it, a listing as coming soon, it then needs to go into Bright within 1 day. So it is a new policy. It's active as of today. There's a grace period until December 1st before they start to enforce it. It does not make any changes to the coming soon status. It's still 21 days. I know a lot of realtors would like it to be more. Some maybe want it to be less, but I've mostly heard those that want it to be more. So that continues to be available for listings that are not being shown and actively marketed. So coming soon listing is not being shown and actively marketed. Those are the 2 keys. And this is interesting that they put this in here. It says the policy also allows for office exclusives or private listings on the condition that they are not marketed to the public. This would be used, for example, for private sales and other situations where the seller has requested that their property not be listed in the MLS for privacy reasons. So, I think this is a big blow to the brokerages out there who were telling their agents and promoting on their web pages that the coming soon non-MLS listings, and that somehow this was good for consumers, which is not true. I mean, this was probably more something that was good for agents and for brokerages, but not consumers. So basically they're saying you can still do office exclusives, you can't market them to the public. So those pages need to come down off of brokerage websites, agent websites, to be compliant with this policy. And there is a waiver that can be used. It talks about that here. There was a waiver of cooperation before, and I think that's the key. Is the seller willing to sign a waiver of cooperation? What is the intent? What is the spirit behind that when you, as a seller's agent, take that document to a seller? What are we trying to do here? I mean, does it need to be in coming soon status and have a sign up if it's not going on the market for 6 months? even 3 months, probably not. I mean, there might be some circumstances where it makes sense. I understand that. The issue out there, the challenge, this is why people call this the Wild Wild West now in real estate, is that many agents were showing those listings. They were preventing other brokers, agents from accessing the property and showing the property. And that was really stifling competition for the property, buyer selection in the marketplace, and ultimately probably hurting consumers rather than helping them, and instead helping brokers. So, it's I think, a very interesting development at Bright MLS. I think it's a testament to the new leadership changes there. But let's be honest, what was going on before had to stop. Something needed to be done. So if you want this list here of this policy, of this rules that were published today, there was an email that came out from Bright MLS a couple hours ago, which you could check out. But I'd love to hear your opinion on it and what you think. So send me a message and let me know. But thank you all for watching.